Just a few minutes ago, the President of the United States turned from Houston Street. There were 3 loud, reverberating explosions.
Dallas, November 22nd, 1963. 100,000 people have stories to tell.
I can still see them. I mean, I just thought they were the most beautiful people on earth.
It is a personal story for me as well. 20 years later, I was watching a broadcast replay of President Kennedy's arrival at Love Field, when for the first time, I saw me. A 13-year-old boy who just wanted the president to know he was welcome in Dallas. President Kennedy looked at me and smiled as if to say, "Yes, I know."
We're all stunned. We're speechless.
There were adult men crying, waiters, businessmen.
Two days later, at Dealey Plaza, my family and I joined thousands of other people in Dallas, asking, why did it have to happen here? To others, the reason was Dallas. They called it a city of hate. Dallas, October 1963. Protesters shouted down United Nations Ambassador Adlai Stevenson.
And as Stevenson came out, he went over to the rope line, and this woman came from behind and took a placard and did it over. It appeared to hit Stevenson over the ear and the side of the face.
The undisputed conservative political leader of Dallas was Republican Congressman Bruce Alger, who had organized a protest against Lyndon Johnson.
This is what people were saying on the streets of Dallas, as they always said, "Oh, that Johnson, he's filth, but he's our filth."
And in 1963, the John Birch Society had an active chapter in Dallas.
Very active, as it was around the country. I remember helping to raise money, enough money to put up several billboards with the slogan, get the United States out of the United Nations, and get the United Nations out of the United States. One time we had about 10 billboards. In fact, I can't believe it was that cheap in those times.
All in Dallas?
Yeah, in Dallas.
Dallas was a mixed bag. There's no question it had a hospitable attitude toward the right wing that perhaps was not exactly to my liking, but it was more than balanced, in my experience, by the positive attitudes and moderate tones of the real leaders of Dallas, not those that made a lot of noise, but by the real drivers and movers and shakers.
Over 50 years, the flowers at Dealey Plaza have been replaced by millions of visitors who come with questions about history and the city where it happened.